Hello, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. It's Tuesday evening, and this is our third in the series of Thanksgiving tips for you for some healthier management of the few pounds that we usually gain during Thanksgiving. So I wanted to tell you that if you look at some research, actually, do you know that between Thanksgiving and the end of Christmas, there is a couple of pounds? Typically, people put a little bit on, and these are the pounds they don't lose. So over the years, that can accumulate just during that period. So I was thinking about making a list for you that will kind of give you very simple ways to maneuver things and make them just little healthier choices when you do have a choice. So, for example, let's talk about when you're at Thanksgiving and you have liquids and if there's alcohol. So did you know that just 5 ounces of white wine can have 100 calories? But look at this, a 12-ounce beer is 150 calories. And it's more than twice of the ounces, but actually it looks like white wine might be more caloric, if I have my numbers right. Now, only 1.5 ounce, a little shot of scotch, is 100 calories. So I think I wrote somewhere for you that we can max even for 4,500 calories per Thanksgiving dinner, and it's very hard to lose that unless you walk it off. And so that's the calories that we accumulate, and we each need about what? I probably need 16, maybe less, 100. A man may need 2,000, 1,200, 2,200. A woman taller, bigger than me, maybe more active, might need 18, depending. So for a petite adult woman, 1,500 is probably enough. So it all adds up. So think about an easy small cup of any soda is like 100 calories. But if you have mineral water or sparkling water instead, and if you don't know what people have when you're going to be dining for Thanksgiving, you might bring a couple of bottles to share, and just water, sparkling water, even seltzer water. And I understand that diet pop doesn't have calories, doesn't have sweeteners, but please avoid that because that's actually neurotoxic. Aspartame that is added as a sugar substitute is really toxic to your neurons, and you don't want to play with that. So that's not worth it. Now, we're going to get into Christmas, where you might be tempted into eggnog. That's about 175 calories for just a little glass. Now, what I'm thinking about is also if you sit at the big table and you have all these foods there and, we're tempted to nibble again and again, make sure you don't sit next to the dessert, because then you're going to be nibbling on it. And then if there's anything deep fried, that's where you want to really stay away. If you have dips, you can go through something really low fat and low caloric like salsa, if that's something that's on the menu. Probably not for Thanksgiving, instead of something like cheesy, dip and spread, because that's going to be really heavy. Definitely dry, deep fried chicken wings and things like that, I would stay away from them. Okay, here we go. 3 chicken wings that are 3 chicken wings that are deep fried, I think, have about 200 calories. You have 1 tablespoon of salsa dip with 15 calories versus sour cream close to 100 calories for the same amount. Insane. If you're cooking for Thanksgiving, if you are concerned, I know if I see something that I like, I will continue eating it, and it's just human nature. And if we have it in the kitchen over this long weekend, we'll be nibbling at it. So if you made a lot of desserts, for example, give them away, pack them in, pack them out for the guests and give them to the guests for their family members to share. So, you don't have to look at this pie and finish it up out of obligation that you have it. Freeze leftovers too, if you can. Let me see if I have any other ideas. Now let's talk about digestion and indigestion. So there's no time to really run online and order things, but if you have something at home for indigestion, I would say, first of all, if you're a guest at Thanksgiving and you don't have anything with you, if you feel like you have some indigestion, I would recommend just asking for a glass of hot water or a mug of hot water. That sometimes can smooth things out and just facilitate digestion and move things for you. Now, if you're at home, if you have, for example, heartburn, if you have nothing at home, but you have a couple of almonds, you could just chew those almonds very well and have them with a glass of warm to very warm water. And that's kind of an anti-acid remedy, or banana. If you're at home, you can also grab ginger root. If you have ginger root, throw it in the freezer right now. And once it's frozen, you can just use a microplane on a grate and grate fresh ginger straight from the freezer, so it's easier to grate into a mug full of hot water. And so the ginger, this way, it's really dispersed very well. And so you're going to get a lot of ginger activity, which is wonderful for indigestion, sometimes heartburn, to warm up the gut and facilitate digestion if you're sluggish, if you overate. So these would be my to-go. And you're really, really heavy, bundled up, grab a few family members and go for a brisk walk, 5 minutes. And that might also help move your bowels. Which brings me to constipation, but that's not going to be Thanksgiving evening. That's going to be next morning probably. So for Thanksgiving, make sure when you're picking up your beautiful, bountiful food, if you have a lot of animal food on the table and a lot of white-looking foods without fiber and baked foods, make sure you find some vegetables. Potatoes with the skins are fine. They have fiber. Green beans, string beans, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, whatever you can. So make sure some vegetables are on your plate, because you don't want to get constipated because of all these heavy foods and animal foods that have no fiber. You need that fiber. Make sure you're hydrated too. Fiber and water need to be together to move bowels. So come Friday morning, you're not terribly sluggish and constipated. Now, if you're cooking and you're stressed out, what helps me is push everything and everybody away, take over the kitchen, grab an iPad or a laptop, whatever you have in the kitchen, or the radio or CD player, and grab your favorite music. If Christmas music right now already pumps you up, turn that on, take over the kitchen, and start having fun and cook like a storm. Make a lot of mess and just have fun, and don't try to be perfect. These are some of the ideas I was thinking. Herbal teas are fantastic, especially if you think that where you're going to Thanksgiving dinner may be stressful because of family relations and complications. So you might want to take some herbal teas with you in little bags and ask for some hot water and just dip it at dinner. You can easily buy in any health food store something like lavender and chamomile blend is very good. That's very relaxing. Another one is passion flower tea. It's kind of fruity flavor, but it's really relaxing for nerves. So I would recommend these very, very simple traditional ways. Now, one more thing to think about for all of you vegans and vegetarians. We have a tradition with my husband now that every Thanksgiving we actually adopt a turkey. We're both vegetarian. We don't eat turkeys, but we love animals. So you literally can Google adopt a turkey, and there will be a beautiful sanctuary that will come up on the website, and you can look at the pictures and stories and personalities of all these turkeys that have been rescued, and you can adopt one. Let me see if I have anything else. I think Yeah, we talked about, well, if you have digestive enzymes, they would be fabulous to take with you if you're going out to eat. And same thing if you're staying home and cooking, I would definitely keep them handy. Now, if there was more time, you could hop online, go to, for example, Nutrimetrics. I love their digestive enzymes. They're isotonics. They're in water and powder mixed together, and they're extremely effective after a heavy meal when things are sitting. So I've used them for years, and my patients love them. But if you have any digestive enzymes, and if you feel like things are heavy and you're getting sleepy and it's not going very well, I would recommend popping those. Any indigestion also can respond well to aloe vera. So if you have good aloe vera brand, I love Nutrimetrics. It's very safe. But if you have something that you know, it would be great to have it in the fridge just in case. Indigestion, heartburn, it could be really helpful. And then don't forget probiotics if you have them in the fridge. This may be a day when you want to take an extra dose in the evening or in the morning afterwards. So again, if you wake up on Friday and you're not passing that stool, you want to go for a brisk walk, you want to move it, then you can also get some, you could even get some coffee, good organic coffee in the morning. If you think you're going to be constipated because you had so much food but so little fiber, that might help you go if you tolerate coffee well. Not that I support coffee in any way, but if everything else fails, if you know that that can help you move bowels, it's really important that you pass that stool Friday morning before you start shopping like crazy. So let me see. I think, just don't try to be perfect. Enjoy the family, enjoy the friends, and enjoy in gratitude what's given. If you cook, have fun. And if you overeat, use some of the tips, at least hot water that can smooth it out, so you won't be really grumpy. With that, I hope everybody has a fantastic Thanksgiving. Have a peaceful, meaningful, very sweet, very beautiful, very special weekend and Thursday, and cook up a storm. Or enjoy somebody who cooked for you in full gratitude. I also thank you for being there and clicking here and watching later. I wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Bye.